A former police officer convicted.
God did what he had to do. House of the prayer.
But the legal battle doesn't end with the jury's decision.
An appeal cannot be filed until after the formal sentence is imposed on that day.
But tonight, everyone goes home with a heavy heart.
Both.
And I'm Tom Shadd. Good evening. A man who once swore to put criminals behind bars now faces 2.5 years in prison. A jury believes that's the appropriate sentence for former Portsmouth police officer Stephen Rankin. It found him guilty of voluntary manslaughter in court today. We've been following this case since April of last year. That's when prosecutors say he pulled the trigger on 18-year-old William Chapman II as Rankin confronted that unarmed shoplifting suspect in the parking lot of the Frederick Boulevard Walmart. After the jury read its verdict, Rankin took the stand with this message for the Chapman family.
This is a terrible tragedy. I wish it never happened. I wish none of this had ever occurred. I can't begin to fathom how much pain that family's going through after losing a loved one. I wish I could have done more than I did to try and keep them alive. I did everything that I could, and I wish that none of this had ever happened.
But it did happen. 10 on your side's Liz Kilmer has been tracking developments all evening and joins us now with reaction from both sides. Liz?
Well, Tom, an incredibly emotional day for all involved. Chapman's mother cried after the verdict was read. Later, she didn't want to comment, but a family spokesperson told me justice was served. Meantime, Rankin's attorneys say the jury wasn't provided the full story. They say this isn't over.
Are you pleased with the verdict?
Escorted by loved ones, Sally Chapman was too emotional to talk, leaving the courthouse Thursday, just hours after a jury decided the fate of the former police officer who fatally shot her son.
We wanted justice. We received justice.
Earl Lewis Jr., family spokesperson, says he's grateful Stephen Rankin was found guilty, if only of voluntary manslaughter. Jurors could have recommended a sentence of up to 10 years, but they went with 2.5.
Of course, it could have been more. But at the same time, you have to start from somewhere.
But this isn't the end. According to Rankin's attorneys, James Broccoletti and Nicole Belote, they plan to appeal the verdict, arguing that the jury didn't see the whole picture. For example, Chapman's prior criminal convictions.
I think it certainly impacted the jury's sentencing because he was portrayed in one particular fashion and we were unable to present the true facts and the true circumstances.
That's the unfortunate piece, as well as the fact that our client now is a convicted felon and his life is forever changed.
The case for all involved, wishing they never had to be here in the first place.
Both sides lost. It was a loss of William Chapman. It was a loss of Stephen Rankin, family as well. We all lost.
And Rankin right now is out on bond. His sentencing date has been set for October 12th, at which point the judge can impose a lesser sentence. His attorneys plan to request no jail time and then file an appeal. I'm Liz Kilmer, 10 on your side.